Please welcome to the stage family dairy farmer Jenny Nelson.
Hi, everybody. Hardly seems possible. 4 years ago, we were doing something similar to this. It's even more exciting today. It really is. You know, times they are changing, but they aren't changing for the best. And we need a guy that works hard. I worked with Bernie for 18 years in his office, did press conferences back before then. Could never keep up with him. Somebody said, well, how does he do all that? And I said, I don't know, I think he's an Energizer rabbit. But the senator has always been almost ahead of his time. But I think his time is now. You may remember I'm a dairy farmer. And I'll tell you, there'd be more farmers here today if we didn't have this one good day of the week. Doesn't matter that it's Memorial Day weekend. Those fields have got to get planted, the cows have got to get milked. And the last 4 years have been kind of rugged. We've lost almost a third of our farms here in Vermont just since 2010. But if there's one guy that stands out in the crowd and is willing to go on your farm and let you teach him how to milk, it's Bernie. You know, he didn't come for any photo op. He got in there when the first cow was milked, and he stayed till, at that time, it might have been 130 cows got milked. He didn't take off in a car with his press club. He was in the house with us having breakfast. And he asked Bill, my husband, more darn questions during that breakfast you would not believe. Talk about a student. He wants to know what the common person is up to, what you're thinking. Why do you think he does all those town meetings? Town meeting here and a town meeting there. We've had town meetings in our Grange Hall. We've had town meetings in our firehouse. We've had a farmer meeting under a maple tree on the farmhouse lawn. He wants to know, and that's what makes him so impressive and on task, because he knows us, the common people. You know, there's a guy way back. His name was William Jennings Bryan. He ran for Congress in Nebraska. He was leading the Democratic Party, setting policy out there for people to think about and act on. He wrote these words: burn down your cities and leave your farms, our farms. Your cities will spring up again as if by magic, but destroy our farms and the grass will grow in the streets of every city in the country. And Bernie is that kind of guy. He understands what it means to have a rural America plan to bring life back to the communities. And darn it all, how would he not? He lives here in Vermont. We're so rural. We've got our wonderful city of Burlington that we can escape to sometimes. But we need our green fields and our mountains, our trees. Heaven knows farmers are great for helping to capture what's good in our environment. We work hard every day to keep those landscapes working and growing your food, our food. Bernie knows that national food security, national security period, depends on people growing their own food. The more local, the better. Several years ago, we had Christine Varney come to St. Albans. She happened to be the person in charge of the antitrust division. And we talked to her about our concerns that things were getting more and more vertically integrated, that farmers were finding fewer and fewer places to sell their milk, to market their milk. She wrote a wonderful report. She went all over the country. She talked with hog farmers and beef farmers and soy and corn. And in every instance, it was the same. She wrote up the report, was working for the Department of Justice, and disappeared back into private life. Nothing was done. Bernie's got antitrust, merger, consolidations, all those things in his rural plan. And it means a lot to me to see him push that yet once again. But he needs a Congress behind him that's going to support him as president and get some things done. All right, I've told you all about, not really, low milk prices, but anyway, Bernie's too big for Vermont, I'm sorry. I told him that. I said, you just wait, they're gonna catch up to you, Bernie, and then you're gonna be able to get something done. I think we're there. Bernie's had folks working with him. He's learned a lot. He's been all over this country. He's ready, and we're ready for him. And now, let me just remind you, if I can find the right paper, that if you want to show your support for Bernie, and some of you have on your green t-shirts, check this out. Woo woo. In that white tent and in that red umbrella over there somewhere, you can get t-shirts, books, bumper stickers. And another way that you can give is right from your phone. I'll give you the number. You text the word donate and the number 67760. No amount's too small, let me tell you. If farmers can give, everybody can give. So, I've got a reason to vote this year. How about you? We've got a guy that gives us reason to want to vote. And it's going to be more important than ever this year. Don't lose faith, have hope, and eat lots of good Vermont products. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Montpelier.